Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Jeff versus Beer. It's been 2 weeks and we're back now. And I gotta tell you, nobody will play Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2 with me, so I'm gonna play Demon Souls with all of you out there. I am Jeff, and this is Beer, and I'm gonna make it that. There you go. And we're going to play some Demon Souls today. I swear to God, the Oculus stuff is going to be back next week. It's going to be back for the Academy. It's going to be back for... Oh, shit. All right, so Demon Souls, the game that started it all off, it has this beautiful intro that I am not going to skip because... Oh my goodness, it's so wonderful. Join me. Look at this. A soul-devouring demon. The second day, mankind was alive for 1 day, and on day number 2, a soul-devouring demon just came and he was like, hey, I'm a soul-devouring demon. And you guys are all fucked, if you ask me. So, goddamn. Seriously, if you have a PS3 and you've never played this game before, you need to go download it. It's like $20, right? Like Hotline Miami is $15. Demon Souls is $20. Look at this Look at that motherfucker right there. Look at that motherfucker right there. I think I'm gonna reverse the footage, but I think seriously. So in Demon Soul, in Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, one of my favorite things about this intro is the fact that in those games, skeletons were not scary. But look at this fucking skeleton, man. He's made out of a kind of iron and bone. He's fucking grinning at you. He's got like a second jaw made out of skeletons. And then what? My friend came in there with his fucking magic wood. So like, yeah, I got this. I got this. Bunch of dog shit assholes. I got my bros on me. We're gonna do this shit. It's no big thing. I got like 4 summons. You can't even have 4 summons in this game. And then it's just like, it's a dragon. Look at the face on this dragon. People who are patrons, you look at the face on this dragon and compare this dragon to the dragons in Dark Souls 2. I really don't want to spend the entire video just shitting all over Dark Souls 2. But I may spend this entire video shitting all over of Dark Souls 2. Holy crap. Just spilled beer on my belly. Because I'm not wearing a shirt. So, that's a thing that happened. Let's get in here. Demon Souls. Alright. We're going to make... we need Maurice's ancestor. I don't know. What do we got here? Jack Fuentes, Ricardo Montalban, Richard Dickface. I got it. Even though this isn't technically a precursor to original Dark Souls, I think Esteban is Maurice's ancestor who came not to the world of Drain Lake, not to the world of fuck, I'm blanking on Dark Souls, but he's royalty. He's a guy. You don't want to fuck with this guy. All right, let's get down here. Change his hair color because, you know, if he's an ancestor, he needs like a deep purple. Like, smoke on the water. So one thing that anybody who's playing Demon Souls should know is that, there you go, that works for it, is that magic in Demon Souls, what do we got here? What? Oh, that's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. Way OP. Like, magic in Demon Souls is even more overpowered than it is in Dark Souls 1. Because it doesn't take stamina to cast, and it just fucks up everything around you. So that's why we're playing the royalty. It's, you know, partially because royalty is classy, but
King Allant the 12th, channeling the power of souls,
is talking.
brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletarian.
Like he brought the Panera bread.
Until the colorless deep fog swept across.
That was Chipotle, is when the colorless deep fog crossed across it.
Boletaria was cut off from the outside.
Boletaria.
And
More
those
like
who dared
Bola
venture into the
Crappia.
fog never returned.
What?
But Valorfax of the royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog.
Bior of the Twin Fangs is a fucking... He's a pimp. He is a pimp. He's a straight up pimp.
Old King Allant had aroused the old one.
No, fuck that old one. Fuck you, old one. Coming for you, old one. Look at you. You got a butthole face. You got an anus face. And I'm not appreciating it. I'm not appreciating your anus face. These guys, I'm not appreciating them either. They're giant. They're like, we're big old demons. You can't take our souls. It's like, well, I say, I can't. I don't know about you, but I could take those demon souls. He goes, he goes, waka 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 waka. Look at these guys. They got their souls on spears, man. So for those of you who have never played Demon Souls, seriously, if you have PlayStation 3, you're into Dark Souls 1, you're into Dark Souls 2, Demon Souls is fantastic. It's got more of a narrative quality to it than Dark Souls 1 has. Yeah.
Yurt the Silent Chief.
Fuck you, Yurt!
Sage Urbane.
You're all right, Sage Urbane.
Scurver the Wanderer.
You're all right, Scurver the Wanderer.
The sixth saint Astraea and her
Astraea and Vinland can go fuck themselves.
And Sage Frake the Visionary.
Sage Frake, I will drink a shot with you.
The colorless deep fog slowly
Then Demon Souls, really, seriously, the characters that are in there are way more important. Like, I feel bad for anybody who just got on board with Dark Souls 2. Like, you need to go all the way back to Demon Souls. When I was young and foolish, like 5 years ago, one of my friends imported Dark Souls, Demon Souls from Japan because he wanted to play it so bad. He was just like, yes, I want to play this. And it had an English translation or English subtitles. And then he played it for like 8 months before it came over here. All right, here's the thing. When you go to the loading screens, you will never see anybody's face. They're always faced away from the camera. So you can't actually see what they look like.
Brave soul who fears not.
All right, here's Esteban. He's coming in. He's like, yeah, I'm going to fuck it up. Yeah, what you got? I'm Prophet of Dongles. Or at this point in history, he may have just discovered Dongles. He's like, I searched inside of myself and I found the Dong Lord. Fuck the old one, the Dong Lord. You guys need to get on board the Dong Lord. All right, here we go. Boosh, 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 boosh. Look at that stylish headband. I need a headband like that. All right, let's get in here. So one of the things about Demon Souls is that it is way easier than Dark Souls. And the main reason for that is the fact that enemies drop healing items. Kind of like Dark Souls 2 with the healing crystals, but it's much more prolific in the original Dark Souls. It really reminds me of the first Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode where they were like, the studio executives didn't understand what we were trying to do with Aqua Teen Hunger Force, so we had to make it into a mystery show. Is that the first Demon Souls, nobody understood what the fuck was going on here, so it's just like From Software said, yeah, we're going to make a weird budget PS3 title, and nobody was going to give a fuck about it. So at the end of the day in Dark Souls, or in Demon Souls, see, I just crafted a Crescent Moongrass. Crescent Moongrass, Half Moongrass, all that shit gives you back life, and you can farm it. So because unlike Dark Souls 2, where the enemies don't respawn, you could totally go back to areas and just totally magic totally farm the ingredients. So some people have said, like, hey, Jeff, can you play Demons? Can you play Dark Souls when you're drunk on Jeff versus Beer? And it's like, goddamn, guys, I played so many Souls games. I'm probably better at Demon Souls. Like, this is probably my best run. Get out of here, Havoc Fizz's engine. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? What are you doing? When I'm drunk, more than sober. And I've had like 8 beers today before we started this. I had 6 of my own beers, and then I had 1 of Jason's beers, and then I had 1 of my beers. No, wait, that's 8 beers. So we're gonna see if I can figure out the finesse. Oh my god, it's so hard. You've got to be so technical. You've got to like pay attention to everything, and like be like some kind of wizard to play Demon Souls and Dark Souls, because it's so technical. It's so hard, you guys. It's super hard. Oh, I didn't even mean I feel bad that I said that, and then I ate a healing item, and I just like was not even interested in eating a healing item. Hey, eat spell, bitch! What's going on? Wait, who's back there? Oh, that's just a phantom. So this is the totally tutorial area. Totally tutorial, Raven. That they kind of fucked this part up in Dark Souls 2 because they made it optional, and I feel that like it's kind of a weird thing in Dark Souls 1, where Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls, where the tutorial area actually meant something. Like it kind of had a purpose, more so in Dark Souls than in Demon Souls. You guys, I can't wait for Bloodborne. I want to play Bloodborne so bad because I played. Oh, fuck you, Jerkacles! Sacrifice you to the Dong Lord. That's right. That's right. Well, you got Crescent Moon grass. I'm eating it. I'm gonna shove that grass in my mouth. I really hope that Bloodborne is everything I want it to be, because Miyazaki makes lovely games that are not easy by default. They're difficult. And that's the kind of game I want to play, man. And not like I just got finished playing The Evil Within, and like I said yesterday or earlier today on the Indie Friday, like we're gonna do a review for it, but like Alien Isolation and The Evil Within, they feel like they're artificially hard for no good reason. They're just like, look how hard this game is. You guys want hard games, right? Whereas Demon Souls and Dark Souls are just like, that's right, Vanguard. Fuck you, Vanguard. Oh, shit. Shit, you guys. Shit. I've never managed to beat Vanguard. I've never beaten Vanguard. Lord Rydell, you're putting your Lord Drogo face up on the screen, and it's not what I was looking for. All right. All right. All right. Time to show the people what the Nexus is like. Upside down people. Big swords. I feel bad because I don't.
Strength be granted so the world might be mended.
So the world might be mended. Nothing in either Dark Souls 1, maybe outside of grossly incandescent Solaire. Dark Souls 2.
Is the Nexus. It holds together the
as far as the world might be mended, as far as things in the Soul series that you will remember for the entirety of the rest of your life, the Black Maiden, oh, she's the queen. She's the queen. So the world might be mended. Is that you, Black Man? No, oh, goddamn. All right. Capturing demon souls, you can reclaim your body. That's a terrible idea, but we're gonna go over here anyway. We're gonna go to the Boletarian Palace. We're gonna reclaim some motherfucking souls. Shit, I got like 10 minutes. I can't get through Boletarian Palace in 10 minutes. Yuria, face that way, right? I don't know why it is on the loading screens that there's only like 2 or 3 people that have their faces in the right direction. Most of them are facing away from the camera of the loading screen. So people who have played Dark Souls and not Demon Souls may realize that this area looks an awful lot like the Undead Burg, lower Undead, upper Undead, some Undead Burg in Dark Souls. I can't remember all the names, you guys. My brain is frazzled with Ebola. This is vibrating like a motherfucker right now. So I gotta tell you, where we are right now, this is my first introduction to the Souls series. And my friend who was way into this game, he tried to kind of like tell me what it was about. Like, it's a hardcore role-playing game, like an action role-playing game, but if you fuck around, they'll fuck you up. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I came in here and I died, a good 15 to 20 times here just in this one stage, because I was like, yeah, it's fine. I played God of War. I know what's going on. But that green bar over there, that green bar fucked me the fuck up. That green bar may have made me into an entirely different gamer than I am today. So one of the things about royalty in Demon Souls is that it comes with a ring that regenerates the blue bar, which is not in Dark Souls, which is your mana bar. So you have the red bar is your health bar, the blue bar is your mana bar, the green bar is your stamina bar. So in Dark Souls, magic is not a question of how much MP you have. It's more a question of how many charges you have. Same for health, right? But in Demon Souls, it's more just a matter of how much health, mana, or whatever you have left. And so you actually, towards the end of Demon Souls, I came back to this particular area, and I would just farm out healing items because they were easy to get. Now, that's the easy part of Demon Souls. The hard part of Demon Souls is world tendency. I'm going to take just a moment right now to explain to you boys and girls world tendency. So, right now I'm dead. The Vanguard, he killed me. You see how I'm all like ethereal and bullshit? I know I got things coming off of me, but here, I'll take that off for a second. Just take that off for a second. See how I'm like light and I got like light outlines on me and shit like that? That's the equivalent of hollowing in Demon Souls. And what that means is that you're dead. And when you're dead, you have half health, unless you wear a ring. You have, but you also have bonuses. Like you can walk without being heard. Like if you're stealthy, your footsteps can't be heard. So, but the other part of that is that world tendency, right? So you see how all the lights on the world tendency are lit up very bright right now? If I was to come to any one of that is a medium density world tendency, essentially. All right, so if you invade somebody else's game inside of one of these areas, the little meter turns more dark. If you die while you're alive in one of these places, the world turns dark. When the world turns dark, it means that the game is harder. There are more characters. Like if you're a Dark Souls 2 player, you can say like, kind of like New Game Plus is in Dark Souls 2, except that it just happens. But you also get better loot from being in a darker world. In a lighter world, enemies are easier, there are fewer of them, but you don't get as good loot. So you got to decide what you want to do. Motherfucker, get over here. Whether you want to try to trend your world towards lightness or darkness. And there are There's a shit ton of characters in this game. God damn it. That some of them don't appear unless you're a full light world. Some of them don't appear unless you're a full dark world. It's the only thing about Demon Souls that's a little hard for other people who have never played the game before to manage is the fact that the game really doesn't hold your hand. You're like, oh yeah, this game doesn't hold your hand. It's like, no, this game kind of holds your hand, but like this game really doesn't hold your hand because there are no tooltips anywhere that will tell you what is light magic or dark magic or gray magic or whatever. You just have to figure that shit out. You just have to play the game, get killed a bunch of times, and be like, hey, why does the game keep getting harder every time I die? And then you'll know. Oh my god, I drank this really hoppy beer earlier. Jason left these like super hoppy beers over here. I'm doing way better at this, but I'll be honest with you guys, it's a lot like watching you guys watch the show because I'm not really controlling this right now. It's mostly just my hands doing things. My hands are like, yeah, we're gonna make this shit work for you. We're gonna make you not look like a jerk on national television. What? That's right. Got a wood mask? Yeah, wood masks are for jerks. All right. Bosh. But yeah, everybody should play the Soul series. If you're a fan of video games, I don't mean like Candy Crush. That's not a video game. That's a time waster. But if you're a fan of like, do what you want to do, and then okay, like look, this is a great example. Oh god damn it! Eat some grass. All right, so you see over there, that's where we started the game. Right there. That's the archstone. That's the passageway that we walked up. So you see, like right around there, where the little thing is. That is a passageway that is not open to us right now. It only opens up when the world is full light, as opposed to full dark. And what it does, it goes down to this area, and then that means that we can get to not Man-Eater Mildred, but the Executioner Meralda. Is that what her name is? But what I love about the old Souls series, as opposed to Dark Souls 2, is just it's like, can you see a place? Like, you'd be up here, you'd just be like, what about that place down there? And it's like, well, yeah, no, I went through there. I killed everybody. What about over there? Oh, you can totally get there. What about on the other side? Yeah, I can totally get there. As opposed to Dark Souls 2, where they were just like, well, here's a thing. Also, it's worth noting for those of you guys who play Dark Souls that Demon Souls is a lot like the... Demon Souls is more of a prequel than a sequel to Dark Souls, or Demon Souls is more of a prequel to Dark Souls than a sequel. Dark Souls is not a sequel. So there are way lots of direct parallels between original Dark Souls and Demon Souls. Even this first area, like you saw that guy just like rolled a boulder down towards me, just like in the Undead Asylum. And this is kind of the tutorial area. And it's a lot like the Undead Asylum. Even at the beginning there with the Vanguard Demon. The Vanguard Demon was like kind of a stand-in for the Asylum Demon in Dark Souls 1. So there's an area in here which I know that everybody's going to hate, which is a lot like Blighttown. Fuck Blighttown. All right, I'm going to see if I can get down there to Ostrava. Ostrava! Oh, goodness gracious. Eat some grass. Pick up the thing. Hey, Ostrava. What's going on?
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed.
Yeah, there isn't even a jump button in this
now
game.
You are here. Pray thee. Fend off these dreglings.
What? What am I, your bitch? All right. I'll fend off the dreglings. Here you go. Boom. Boom. So Ostrava Boletaria is the beginning of the idea in Dark Souls and Demon Souls that you have characters who have their own agenda that you have to talk to and interact with. Like, everybody out there who loves Solaire, seriously, go over to Vatividya's videos or somebody's videos, look up Ostrava Boletaria, because this guy was Solaire like 2 or 3 years before there even was a Solaire. I don't know when Demon Souls came out, but I'm gonna try.
Thanks for your break. I am Ostrava of Boletaria.
What are you gonna give me? A telescope? What the fuck, man? Shit, I'm almost done with this video. I kind of wanted to get to Vanguard before we finish the video. We'll see how long it goes. Sometimes Jeff versus Beer lasts longer than 30 minutes. So right now we're trying to protect Ostrava because he's a... God, he is a jerk off. He's like a dandy. He's just part of the ruling class of Boletaria. And so he doesn't really know how to fight. He just has expensive armor. And it kind of sucks. What the fuck? God, what the fuck? That's right. That's right. I said you that. I said that to you. I said, eat a dick. But yeah, if you, I mean, I don't know if they, I know that there was a month where they had Demon Souls on sale for like, or it was free for PS Plus subscribers. But if you're a fan of Dark Souls and you've never played Demon Souls, like it's rough. Don't get me wrong. Like if you go into your inventory, you can see like shit is rough, right? It also doesn't really have as much, like if you look at the wizard clothes description, like well-made cloth worn by official magicians. It's not doing that whole like, oh, this is the magical murder town. Like Murder Town was the people who they made this thing, and oh shit, Ostrava's in trouble. I gotta wait, Ostrava, I'm coming for you. Ostrava, don't let Boletaria down. Don't let Boletaria down. You're better than that. Wait, where is Ostrava? So it's not quite as descriptive as, say, Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2. But still, it's, I mean, you know, the thing is that if you think about it in the terms of being the same price as like an indie game, if it's I don't think it's more than $20 right now. God damn it, Ostrava. You are the worst. You are the worst.
What on earth, you please?
You are just stop. No, don't. Mother. Oh, you fuck nuts. You're a fuck nuts of epic proportions. God damn it. If you never played, if you played Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2. You never played Demon Souls before, and you have PlayStation 3.
Now I must.
You are doing yourself a disservice by not playing Demon Souls because it is wonderful. Also, I'm going to say right now that next week I'm going to be back with a spooky game for Halloween. Woo! A spooky Oculus game that you guys can be like, you don't react to spooky games, do you, Jeff? And I'll be like, yes, audience. I said that one time before. But seriously, I think it's weird. You know, Metal Gear used to be my favorite franchise of all time. Oh, shit. And I think that the Soul series is kind of... Like, I don't even like medieval fantasy all that much, but I like the way that the Soul series doesn't pander to people. Like, it kind of requires that you be good at a game. And if you are good at the game, that it is, it rewards you. It rewards quick thinking. It rewards good planning. It rewards just smart. Like, here, I'll show you guys in a second here. Come on. Boosh. You're dead. You're dead. So, like, if you come up here and you take care of that, like, archer, you can see that down there is a place that you could have gone. That's actually a cutback in the game. But there are two dudes that are standing up on top of that cutback, and they will totally jump down and fuck your shit up if you go down that way. So if you're, like, paying attention, it's not cheap. It's just, like, a thing that you can totally see if you're good at the game. Oh, Half Moon Grass. So, you know, if you guys have this thing, you should totally buy this game. I mean, you know, nobody paid me. Nobody pays Rage Select except for y'all. All right, so patreon.com/Rage Select is if you want to give us some money and get what I've been assured is a metric shit ton of videos. Wait, hold on. See all those balls in there? Get down there, balls. Roll, balls, roll. They go down there. Fuck everybody up. Boom. Balls, 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 balls. It really is the only thing that helps us stay in business. Honestly, the amount of hits that we get per video is not good enough to even, I mean, it's not even good enough for a fucking hot meal, right? Like, it's barely good enough for one Hell's Kitchen a month. You know, I can get Hulu Plus. Jason can get Netflix. That's about what we get from our video profits. But your Patreon, that's where the money really is. Don't fucking, god damn it, don't throw shit at me. So up here we have a bridge in a medieval kingdom. And it has dudes are what all up on it. So I'm going to hit them dudes with a spell. Nope. All right. Oh, here's the dragon. He's going to roll down on this bridge. He's going to make it flamey. Are you not going to make it flamey? So, as I said before, Demon Souls magic super OP, right? Like super OP. So this part actually took me a long time to figure out. We got, where's the dragon? Where we got the dragon? Here he comes. He's gonna torch the bridge. Just like in Dark Souls. Just like in Dark Souls. This is one of those things just like in Dark Souls. So I was like, I died from him a whole bunch of times. Just like, how the fuck do I get past that asshole? And then I came down over here, and I saw, in true Demon/Dark Souls fashion, like, all right, one, there's another dragon over here that is much more lethargic. And two, if I come up over here, that red dragon comes over, and he's like, I'm a red dragon, and I'm going to fuck you up. Red dragon, don't make a liar out of me. Oh, here he comes. He's like, I'm a dragon, I don't want you to go anywhere. So fuck you. And so if you bring him over here, he'll stay over there. And if you run up to this bridge, and I don't know if this is going to work, this may be the entire end of the episode. You run to this bridge. Bridge. Oh, he's not there anymore. So you can just run down. You're going to run down. These guys are going to try to fuck your shit up. Right? They're going to fuck your shit up. But you're going to run over here and be like, not today. Nobody's fucking my shit up today. And then the dragon is past you. Don't throw fire bombs at me. This is gross. Arrgh. All right, well, maybe I will get to Vanguard. Let's see if I can get to Vanguard today. Pull this. Also, there's no cheating in Demon Souls. You know, in Dark Souls, where I told you that you can like go around and pick up other shit. Not like that in Demon Souls. In Demon Souls, you get basically kind of like one chance. And I like the way they throw up that. What? It's this. It's a thing that it just says, "Come get some." So, tell you what, I think I could get down there and kill him in 8 minutes. That will make this a 45-minute long video. So we're gonna do that. Let's pick up this unbeknownst soldier soul. Did I get the cling ring yet? I don't think I did, but nope. All right, I'm gonna put on the thief ring. That makes it harder for enemies to detect you. Let's go over here. So the cling ring in Demon Souls makes it so that when you're dead, your health is only like 2/3 instead of halved. Oh god, I fucking hate these guys so much. Fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Oh no 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 no! Ah, you died, and that is. I didn't open up the switchback, so I'm sorry, folks. Mephistopheles. But that is the end of Jeff versus Beer for this week. Next week, I'm going to be back with more Jeff versus the Oculus. But I really hope that this has shown you why Demon Souls is a wonderful, wonderful game. At least if you're a fan of Dark Souls or anything like that, that you should totally pick up. Oh, what the fuck. All right, you know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to go beat Vanguard because I didn't get down to the bottom of the thing, but the door is open. All right. Fuck you. All right. Fuck you. All right. Because we're going to go check out the Maiden in Black. Like, she came over earlier, right? But she wasn't giving us the real skinny. All right, there's you. I'm not even going to worry about my health. Eat a bunch of shit. Keep that shit up high. So, you guys, if you've watched the super awesome video game show where we talk about the beginning of Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, where we essentially explain the Taurus demon, right? Not the Asylum demon, but the Taurus demon. We talk about how, oh, they give you fire bombs, and so you should totally use those fire bombs on the Taurus demon. Well, you know what? You should totally use the same thing on Vanguard, the first boss of Demon Souls. So let's use some fire bombs, because this guy's a blob monster. He's a jerk. All right. Shit. I used up all my blob monster juice. All right, I'm going to get out my soul arrow. Soul arrow. Soul arrow. Soul. No, put it on Phalanx, not the. I don't care about the blobs around Phalanx. I don't care about them. Quit auto-targeting the blobs around Phalanx. He's putting all his blobs in front of me, y'all. All right, here we go. No, I'm gonna fuck about the blobs. I'm gonna fuck about the blobs. There we go. Now I'm hitting him. So at the end of the day, when you finally go to kill the first boss in Demon Souls, he is a jerk-off and a pussy of the highest caliber, because he doesn't have anything. He's a blob king, right? He's got the blob crown. These guys, his little minions, they kind of suck, but he's got to keep focusing on the blob king. Blob king. All right, I think I'm done with. Stab him. Stab him. Shit. No. 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 I'm gonna eat the late moon grass. All right. Here we go. Blob King. Fuck you, Blob King. Phalanx. I will fuck your shit. No, don't. There we go. Boom. You shall obtain the demon soul. You've regained your body. Bring more souls, slayer of demons. All right, folks. This has been Jeff versus Beer. I killed the Phalanx in 40 some odd minutes. Leave a like button on the button. No, stop it. Stop. No, stop. No, stop it. No, stop. 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 Leave a like. Leave a subscribe. Tell me what games you would like a Jeff who is full of the powers of Lone Star and Justice to play. Next week, I'm going to be trying to do a horror-themed scary Oculus video because you guys seem to really like that. Stop it. Stop. But until next week, go play the Souls series. Get ready for Bloodborne. It's super important. This has been Jeff versus Beer. Oh, I'm in Slayer Beer.